Hey y'all, I'm back again with another video, and today's video is kind of going to be like a life update for you guys, so you guys can stay in the mix, know what's pretty much going on. Cause I'm kind of thinking about taking a break from YouTube, even though I know I just started, but a lot has changed since I first put out my video, and I wasn't necessarily expecting to get 200 subs in like 3 weeks or whatever. So, and I know more are going to be coming because my video is still kind of fresh. It's still getting views and stuff like that. So yeah, also that story time video I did, I'm not really like a storyteller or whatever. Like, the idea was good when I first thought about it, but when I produced it, I really didn't like how the video came out. It was just a whole lot. Like, I'm really not a storyteller or whatever, so I'm gonna leave that to We Love Shade, because you know We Love Shade tells the best stories. So that's Shay's bag. I'm gonna leave that for Shay, because Shay do it the best and can't nobody else do it like her, you feel me? So now that we got that out the way, today's video is gonna be kind of like a catching up with me, basically. So since I came out, I've been doing like a lot of realizations and basically getting to find myself, know myself, love myself, and yeah, basically I'm in a good state, you know, like doing what I want to do without hearing anybody else's opinions, caring about what anybody else has to say about me, because as long as it makes me happy, that's all that matters, you know what I mean? So I decided that I was going to withdraw from Xavier and transfer to another HBCU, because I had no purpose there no more. At least that's what I felt like, because I was really only out of state because I wanted to create a new me. I wanted to get rid of my gayness, but now that I've accepted it, you know what I mean, it's nothing for me to run for no more. And so I decided that I wanted to come back to my city. Like, I want to live in Atlanta, because who doesn't want to live in Atlanta? Like, this is where, like, come on now, Atlanta, baby, pride, you feel me? We got the rainbow crosswalk, you feel me? Like, this is where I feel like I'm meant to be. I really do like how I went out of my city and found myself, explored, you know, different cultures and things like that, you know what I mean? But anyway, so I decided that I wanted to withdraw from Xavier because I didn't feel like they were honoring my worth as much as they could have, and I feel like I was being lowballed. So let's get into like the first thing. So throughout high school, I knew that I was gonna have to, you know, work my ass off to be able to get a full ride or something close to it, because my mom wasn't gonna be able to pay for college. I wasn't gonna be able to pay for college out of pocket, because college is hella expensive. Like, that shit costs fucking money, you feel me? Like, that shit is very expensive, okay? So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to put in the work in order for me to at least try to get a full ride. So 4 years of high school, nothing but 4.0s, you feel me? So I ended high school, graduated with a 4.2. Was I top 10? I would think I was like number 12, 13 in my class. I can't remember. I don't have my official transcript. I have my unofficial one. But yeah, so I knew that I put in the work needed to get a full ride. I had hundreds of community service hours. I was involved in a lot of clubs, and meanwhile, while doing all of this, while having my 4.0, while doing community service, I was working 2 jobs, still saving up money in case I had to pay for something out of pocket for college or whatever, because I really do want to go to college. Like, I can't see myself not being in college, no matter how successful I get without college. College is always going to be the route that I go to, because that's what I enjoy doing. Like, I like learning stuff, you feel me? So now, of course, you know, you need ACT and SAT scores. Those scores have to be good in order for you to at least get a full ride, or to be considered for one, which I feel is pretty much stupid, because not everyone is good test takers, you know. Everyone, let me get my words right, you feel me? I'm getting a little discombobulated or whatever. I'm a horrible standardized test taker, okay? So I took the ACT and SAT. I think I took the ACT 2 times, and I took the SAT a total of 3 or 4 times. and there really wasn't no huge improvement, you know what I mean, except for one, but it still wasn't. For on the SAT, it was like one huge improvement, but it still wasn't enough for me to be able to get a full ride. So me knowing me, I know I'm a horrible test taker, but I put in the work in high school to get all A's to show you guys that I am smart. I am smart. However, I'm a horrible test taker, you feel me? And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being a bad test taker. That's just life. Like, I get nervous, I get anxiety, I overthink questions, and then the time limit, it makes stuff so much harder. Like, you gotta hurry up and answer these amount of questions in this set amount of time, and that's a lot of stress on me, you feel me? So I even hired a tutor, bro. That's the crazy part. I even hired a tutor to be able to take the ACT again, and there was still no like big jump in my scores. And not saying that the tutor did a bad job, because everything that she was teaching me, it made sense. I understood it. Like, she was teaching me stuff that I already knew how to do, but because I'm a horrible test taker, I get anxiety on tests. I get scared. I freeze up. Shit like that, you feel me? So, tutor didn't work. Scores was the same, but the GPA was there. The GPA was there, you feel me? So, like I told y'all, I wanted to go out of state. So I applied to Xavier University of Louisiana at HBCU in New Orleans, right? So, they offered me $9,000 a year, right? $4,500 a semester. Okay. Now, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's like housing or whatever. That's like the amount of housing, bro. So everything else I'm gonna have to pay out of pocket, and with loans, bro. You feel me? So I told them, like, is there any way I can be considered for a full ride, because I have a 4.2 GPA. Like, I've shown you guys that I'm smart enough to do what I need to do in school, you know what I mean, and still be a well-rounded student, bro. Like, who do you know has a 4.2 with like at least 300 community service hours and like 4 to 5 clubs and working 2 jobs at the same time? I did that because I was well disciplined, because I knew that I was going to have to work my ass off in high school to be able to get into a good college and get a full ride, or at least something close to it, you feel me? So anyway, they only gave me $9,000 a year. I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna have to make it work, because I was so desperate to get out of my city, bro. So desperate to get out of my city because I was insecure in myself. Now, I do take the fault for that, because I should have said, nah, fuck that. I know my worth, and right? So I get there, right? No, this is before I get there. So after everything goes through, like, after I set my grants, my loans, the scholarship, I had a remaining balance of $4,000. Now, mind you, I had $4,000 saved up in my savings, because I was planning to get a car before I had left for school. So I had to use my savings, like literally all of my savings, to be able to pay for college, because I wanted to go out of state, right? So after I paid that, my money was literally gone. Like, I went to school basically broke. So I told them I wanted to do work study so I can have some type of money coming in, you feel me? Like, I need money. I can't just be out there broke with no money. So I did work study straight off the rip. As soon as I could, I started working. So I didn't stop like trying to fight for a full ride or something close to it. I wrote an appeal, a long ass letter. I'm gonna put the letter right here. A long ass letter explaining to them how I wasn't gonna be able to pay for college, how I needed extra assistance, and all that good stuff, right? These niggas offered me, they gave me an extra $2,000 for this year only, $1,000 per semester. Now, don't get me wrong, I was grateful for it. I was very, very, very grateful for the extra money that they gave me, but that still wasn't enough, you know what I mean? So, and I know y'all probably thinking, like, why weren't you doing scholarships? You didn't have no scholarships coming in? Bruh, I was applying to thousands of scholarships. I was asking everybody, like, where you get your scholarships from, how you get scholarships, scholarships.com. They was giving me hella websites. I go on the websites. I didn't receive one scholarship, bruh. Not one scholarship. I was working on this long ass essay with one of my teachers back at my high school, and she was critiquing it and everything. She was telling me your story is like very powerful, bro. And I submitted it, and I didn't win it, bro. Like I put all this time and effort into this to this essay, and I lost. And I know you're not supposed to give up, but like I lost all motivation because that was my best story. Like, what else am I supposed to tell now? Like, I don't have nothing else to tell. That was my best story. So now I'm sitting here like, okay, I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna pay for college on my own. And so yeah, like, so no scholarships, no none of that. So I told you I had work study, right? I had work study. So wait, before I get into work study, so basically that just shows how money hungry Xavier is. Like, I was telling these folks I didn't have the money to be able to pay for it. I asked them if they could consider me for a full ride or something close to it. They denied it. And it was just a whole lot going on, bro. Like, it was just bad. You feel me? So, what's next? So my ACT scores, they were pretty low. They were like 19, 20. And I'm not ashamed of that because, like I said, I'm a horrible test taker. So for Xavier, I guess they have this little requirement where if your ACT or SAT scores don't meet their requirement, or like the level for where you can start your classes towards your major, they put you in an intro to math class or whatever, an intro to college math. So they put me in that in the first semester. So I'm taking that plus a whole bunch of bullshit ass classes that I really don't need, that doesn't go towards my major. So I'm sitting here taking them for no reason. So I told them, like, bruh, I don't need this intro to math class. Like, I told you guys I'm a horrible test taker. You gonna give a 4.2 student an intro to math class when I have all A's in every math class I have taken? Please tell me, where does that make sense at, bro? Like, I have A's in every math class, and you gonna give me an intro to college math class? I honestly don't see, like, the point in that, right? So I told you guys I wanted to withdraw, and I wanted to transfer to another HBCU. I'm not gonna say the HBCU yet because I'm still trying to get in. They told me that I only had 11 credit hours this semester and I wasn't eligible to transfer. And that's because Xavier put me in that class, that intro to math class, for no reason, bro. I told you guys I did not need it. So this semester, after I took the intro to math class, I can't even say it, intro to college math class, they put me, I enrolled for basic statistics, did I say that right? I get in that class, these niggas is teaching mean, median, and mode. So you mean to tell me you couldn't put me in this class from the get-go? You think I'm that damn stupid that I couldn't grasp the concept of mean, median, and mode? So you had to put me into intro to college math my first semester when you could have put me in the basic statistics my first semester. How does that make sense? So now because they put me in those classes, I can't even transfer this semester. So now I'm taking a gap semester, because I'm not finna stay at Xavier and give them my fucking money. They're not finna keep taking my money. And then let me tell y'all, bro. I told you guys that I didn't win no scholarships or whatever, and I told them that. So UNCF, they finally offered me a scholarship, I think. Or Xavier picked me for a scholarship to be won. It was $2,500, I believe. So these niggas are horrible. They are literally horrible at processing stuff on time, like putting stuff through for financial aid. So these niggas gonna charge me a finance charge because I told them I wasn't gonna be paying no more money until they put my scholarship in, because once they put my scholarship in, it was gonna clear my remaining balance. Like, I wasn't gonna have to pay no more. Fuck, these niggas charged me a $25.95 finance charge when y'all was the ones late putting in my scholarship. Tell me, how does that work? How I owe y'all money when y'all was supposed to be putting in my scholarship? And y'all knew I got it because y'all picked me for it. So, come on, bruh. And another thing, I told you I was doing work study. So I would go to work like literally all the time. And I didn't know that. Well, yes, I did. I knew that you can go over and you can get fined for it, but I was just going to work because I wasn't depressed or nothing out there, but I had to find something to do to keep myself busy because if I sat in my room all day, I would have got depressed. I was already wanting to go home, and I should have followed my gut feeling when I first got there. I didn't feel like I needed to be there, but I stayed because I didn't want to go back to my city. You feel me? So I was just going to work, not even thinking about it, like just going to work just because. And I had went over how much they were supposed to pay me. So I get a call. Hey, Jaylon, you're gonna have to pay us back because you went over your amount of how much you're supposed to work this semester. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll go ahead and pay that back, right? So I call them back like, where do I need to come pay it? And she tells me the building name and what floor they on. So I'm like, okay, I'm coming. I get there, and this lady gonna tell me, "Oh, Jaylon, we have decided that we're not gonna make you pay it off. You're good to go." And yeah, so you mean to tell me you couldn't tell me that over the phone? And I know y'all been decided this, so you're gonna make me walk all the way to Xavier South from the mics. Now that's a good little walk. That's a good little walk. I'm not even mad about the exercise, but you could have told me that over the phone. But y'all want to string me along because I'm being nice to me because I'm trying to make my way into school, knowing that I'm broke, as shit, trying to pay for this dumbass school. And where the fuck is the money going? Where the fuck is the money going? Please tell me where the money is going. We paying all this money to put up with rude ass cafe workers. That lady flipping them burgers. She got attitude every day, flipping them burgers. Girl, why is you mad at us because you flipping burgers and you frying fries? We in here to eat. We not in here to make your life miserable. You chose to be here. If you don't like it, get your shit together and leave. We paying money to be walking on potholes, to be driving on potholes. We paying money to be walking on sidewalks that are like literally rumbled, looking bad. Like it's horrible. I'm just confused. Like, what the fuck is we walking on? Like, every day I would walk to the motherfucking my classes. I walk to my classes. I would trip over them sidewalks because they were so bad, And don't let it rain, because there'll be puddles on the sidewalk. Like, where's the money going? Y'all getting all these donations. Y'all getting all these. I just don't understand. Then y'all can't even up our scholarships. Y'all can't up our scholarships. Y'all are money hungry. That's what it's giving. And I'm gonna prove that y'all are money hungry because watch this. So I told them that I wasn't coming back second semester, like I was gonna be staying home. I told work study that. So I told y'all they wasn't gonna be letting me work no more for the first semester because I had already went over. I had worked my needed amount of hours and they wasn't gonna pay me no more. Told them I wasn't gonna be there second semester. Oh well, let me reach out to my head manager or whatever and let's see what we can do because I think since you're not gonna be there second semester, it might help us out if you can keep on working because it'll look good for us. What? Are you joking? Are you serious? Are you dead ass right now? You want me to keep working because it's gonna help y'all? Because it's going to help y'all? I went because I knew I was going to need the money, but that was your only reasoning? Because it's going to help y'all. I don't understand. Like, come on, bruh. Fucking money hungry. So I say this with my heart, bruh. Like, on Jesus Christ. Fuck Xavier. Excuse my language. Fuck Xavier. Like, no cap. Fuck Xavier. Like, I swear to God. I can't say it. I can't stop saying it. I can say it so many times. Like, I mean that with my heart, bro. And I really, really, really wish I never went there. Like,
All right, I know y'all
ugh.
all thinking it. My shirt is off to the side because it's big, and my lips look a little weird. They look chapped, but they're not chapped. I just had to get on here real quick and talk my shit because I was
Yeah,
angry.
that's what's T. Fuck Xavier. No cap. Like, no bullshit. But anyway, like I was saying in the um, first part of my video, I am going to be taking like a small break from YouTube, but I don't want to leave you guys hanging. So if you watch this all the way through, you'll see that I'm going to tell you guys I'm taking a break to get back on my feet because I believe in like if if I do YouTube, I really want to do it right. Like it's gonna get boring sitting right here with a white backdrop. You know, like I want to be able to take you guys places. But Xavier robbed me. They was lowballing me. They robbed me for my fucking money. So now I got to get back on my feet, get my shit back right, which is not gonna take me long. It's not gonna take me long. And see, I don't have a problem with like expressing like what I'm going through because I know I'm gonna forever be all right. I know that I'm a hustler, so I'm not gonna be down long. You feel me? So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for subbing. Um, Make sure y'all post notifications are on though, so y'all know when I post. You feel me? Yeah, that's the end of this video. And as I always say, peace and hair grease. You feel me?